All right, Shalom. We're the real Hebrew Israelites from the GMS Indianapolis camp. And we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh,
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 Shem,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahushai,
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 Bahashem,
Bahashem Rakakadash.
Hakwadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And Shalom to you, sincere Akim and Akwathium, listening and learning, and to you, brothers, preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth. All right. And we're just going to go through, we're just going to go through like little open forum, talking about the times and the seasons, because we're in some major times right now, man. The Lord's moving, man. As Apostle Tahar coined this year, the year of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua turning up, man. And it's been nothing but that. All right. So, like I said, we're just going to move through the spirit and, we pray it's going to be edifying. All right. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. That's right. Because the reason why we don't have don't need a he's saying Apostle Paul's talking about not writing unto us because what? Well, we've been diligently watching the signs and the times. All right, we've been paying attention because what? We're being on our watch. All right.
I got precept.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. And he answered me, I'm gonna start again. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. And how do we measure the times diligently? What? Being in these scriptures, all right? Paying attention to what's going on in the world, man. All right, staying up on the news, being on our watch, man. Like it says, hey, can you get a Habakkuk, the second chapter for me, Baba Kashah? Because what? We're supposed to be on our watch, man. That's our job as men of the Lord, man. So that we can warn the people, man. Can somebody get Ezekiel 3 and 17?
While the brother grabbing that, and we got to be on our watch so we can see the signs, so we can know what's to come. Okay, and what's coming down the pipeline. All right, that's why the scriptures say, "Wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of our time." All right, so if you watch it, you won't have the knowledge, which is in the scriptures, to know how to move and operate when that time comes, man.
That's right. That's right.
I got that Habakkuk too.
All right, go ahead with it.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
That's right. That's right. Because we're when we're standing up on our watch, we're gonna be on that high tower so we can see everything that's going on, man. And now spiritually, we're on our high tower, but staying in the news, staying in these prophecies, just staying in these scriptures, man. All right, not letting the things of the world take us away while we're staying focused and keeping our eyes single on what? Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, and waiting upon his coming. All right. So it said we're waiting for his reproof. So what? We're waiting for the instructions of the Lord. Go to that. Go ahead on the next verse.
It says, and the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahshua answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
That's right. This is what we're supposed to be. What? First of all, we're gonna eat this whole roll. Learn these scriptures. Then what? Break them down, make them plain. So what? So that our brothers, especially of the elect, can get this knowledge and understanding. All right, so that they can possibly be saved, man. All right, and that's our job to do. What? Warn the sheep, man. All right. You Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans, you 12 tribes. All right. That's what we're here for. But ultimately, the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. All right.
It's verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
That's right. Because what? In the eyes of man, right? They think, the the Lord's taking, he's taking forever. They've been saying he's gonna come back forever. He hasn't come back. He ain't doing nothing. But look at the times we're in now. Things are moving quickly. All right, things are moving so fast that you can't keep up with the news. There's so many things.
Right.
And that's why I'm gonna pull out this precept that just through the Spirit, Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved. Right, because we're in Edom's kingdom, the so-called white man, and he's a destructive force, man. All right, so if this place were to continue forever, man, there would be nobody saved. All right, if they're allowed to do their whole setup, all right, there's gonna be mass death on the earth, man. But there still is when the Lord come back and start slaying down people and casting great judgment via his nuclear missiles and different plagues. But also, it says, I'm gonna go back. It says, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Right. So that the things aren't tarrying anymore. Things are moving rapidly. All right. Because it said tarry. So it seemed at one point like it's taking forever, but now it's at your doorstep every single day. More and more judgments are being let loose, and we're seeing things move like this military action, the wars and rumors of wars, man. All right, people are getting down, man. Esau's kingdom is divided, man. And the kingdom divided shall not stand, right? But this is all for the elect's sake, man, so that we can get up out of here,
And if you pay attention to the time, you look up. You can't halfway keep up with the days of the week because time has been sped up. Huh? Hey, right? Like I was talking, we're in a beautiful time right now, and man, we're in the coming of Yahweh Seminole, man.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
I want to make this quick point too, because when we read at the beginning of the 1 Thessalonians 5:1, talks about what the times and the seasons. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1. It said, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Right. Okay. Verse 2, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And right now, we're in the times of war, destruction, killing, hate. All right, these are the times we're in now. We're not in the peace. All right. Hey, we'll keep reading, man. They want to get off this persona like we're in this peace of safety, man. But no, we're in the time of war, man. Not only just physical war, but spiritual, man.
That's right.
We're in a spiritual war, man. All right. And ultimately, we got Passover coming here on the 16th, man. All right. So this is time for brothers, man, to stay locked into the spirit, man, because we in spiritual warfare, man. Hey, Satan desires to sift you as wheat, man. All right. So we got to stay this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. All right. Shit's getting real out here, man. So, it's time for Jake. It's a high time to wake out of sleep. I know I'm hitting a lot of points. Brothers got precepts. Go ahead.
I got one real quick.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 3 and verse 24. It says, and if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand.
Go ahead in on it, brother.
Yeah, and that's what you're seeing here in Babylon the Great. All right, aka America. All right, you see the economic system, all right, being depleted, all right, really fast, man, because when you see like the gas prices, they said that it was jumping like 10 cents dang near every night.
Yep.
And shoot, a lot of the all these groups divided against each other, all right, arguing with each other, this that. All right, this place is gonna crumble. All right, because ultimately, the faith, all right, and believing in this country is going down. All right, is going to be divided. It's not going to be no United States of America. It's more so, you know, the divided states, man. You
Right.
know, with all, you know, especially with all the stuff with the juice coming out. You got people, you got the anti-juicers and the juicers, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I
Because I got one more for you real quick. This is Isaiah 19:2. It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians," and we know who this the spiritual Egyptians are right now. It's talking about Esau, Edom, man. You know, they're
right.
the day Egyptian, right? It says, "And they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom against kingdom." All right, and you're seeing that because now you got Esau banging on Esau, you know, exposing themselves, right? You got Esau showing all the wickedness of their own people, man. You know, going against their own government, right? Ready to start a civil war, man. You know, all these things are moving through the earth, man. But this is all through what? The power of Yahweh Shem Shah. His spirit is moving through this earth, man, and shaking shit up, man. Verse 3. It says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards." Right. So you got Esau, Edom scrambling right now. They're trying to pull out all the stops, man. Praying to Satan and all their false gods and idols, trying to make something work, man. But we know through the power of Yahweh Shem Shah, man, he's casting all this down. He's not going to allow them to fix Babylon, man. All right, this place is going to be utterly destroyed, man, with great destruction, and it's on its way. All right, so now, you know, you got all this infighting going on. Now you got what? America going against the EU and NATO. You know, they can't come to an agreement on anything. You got some people like, well, I'll buy it. Well, we're going to still buy oil from Russia. But you got America saying, no, we're not going to. We're banning it, you know. See, they can't even come together on those terms, right? So that's just going to show you, you know, what's coming down the pipeline, what's going down, you know.
That's right. That's right. This place is over. Okay. There's no there's no healing to this place.
That's right.
All right. This place is truly over, man. All right. Let me grab some real quick. So
Yeah, go ahead.
Can brother grab Jeremiah 51 and I'll grab it.
I grab that one.
Okay, grab me Jeremiah 51 and 9, please.
Con.
Nope. Yeah, because man, we're in some exciting times, man. You know, this is the time to rejoice as a hopeful elect man of the Lord, man. You know, this is the time to be excited. You know, Khan, go ahead, brother.
This is Jeremiah 51 and 9. "We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into their own country, for her judgment reaches unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the skeets."
That's right. Hey, Babylon ain't gonna be healed, man. It's this whole type of build America back better plan and all this BS, man. This ain't gonna happen, man. That's a pipe dream, man. And we'll get back into that First Thessalonians to show you the mind state of these Americans, man, and these nations around the world, man. They think we're gonna fix this. Nah, man. The war drums are beating, man. All right, because it says what? It says, forsake her and let us go everyone into their own country. Right. That's why you got these immigrant people that came over to America, Babylon the Great to get what? Rich off of them, right? Well, they're leaving back to their own countries, man, slowly. You got Chinese restaurants closing down, Indian grocery stores, you know, they're going back to their country because they see, hey, America is falling. All right, circling down the toilet bowl drain, man. You know?
God, America is not that because they used to call America the golden cup. America is not that golden cup that it once used to be. All right, and people are going to be in the uproar because of what's going on in America. America is falling, man. All right, the dollar's decreasing every day. All right, this place is over. All right, if the Wadi Yahaba Seminole Shadi continues to bring this place down.
That's right.
All
Yeah,
right.
because he's bringing this place down, man, and the American dream is dead. All right, that's what people are coming out. I seen this report come out that the children that are coming up in these schools, man, are lacking creativity and the will to do anything. All right, because this place is not going to be healed. All right, there's nobody's inventing anything hardly anymore, man. There's no innovation no more. It's all down the drain. All right,
That's right.
because they
That's
built
right.
up this gas society, man, and you're seeing the fruits of this system destroy even down to the children, man.
I got precept.
Go ahead.
This to back up that Jeremiah. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 2. It says, "Gird up yourselves with cloths of sackcloth and hair, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand." All right. And so, yeah, man, this is pretty much, all right, the Lord talking about America, man, you know, in an allegorical sense, all right, and also sarcastically, because we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, you know, once this place goes down, all right, it's not coming back up. All right, it's nothing that you're gonna be able to do to try and heal Babylon. All right, you got all these other you know, you got countries like Russia, which is a major superpower, all right, going up against America, and they, you know, and their technology is far more advanced, you know.
Yep.
Well, what did they recently do? They cut off the they cut off what was the oil reserves. They're no longer doing trade with Russia.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Yeah.
I pronounced the word wrong in Jeremiah 51:9. Jeremiah, just to correct it, it's Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let everyone go into their own country. For her judgments have reached unto the heaven and lifted up even to the skies.
Yep.
Just to correct that misspelling. You go ahead, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, hey, the water. Yep. So yeah, you see, Babylon's not being healed, man. It's waxing worse and worse. All right, it's not coming back to that apple pie on the windowsill with the white picket fence, man. Those days are over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those days are long gone, man. You know, if you want to see that, you can pull out the DVD, man. That's the only way you put on YouTube what it looked like. That's right. You know, this place ain't gonna be healed, man. It's over.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna go back.
You have some more?
Yeah, did you have something? You run me?
No, that's all on there.
I'm gonna go back to 1 Thessalonians 5:2. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." Right, and we know perfectly as men of the Lord because what? We're on our watch. You know. Oh, that's right. Was anybody still holding that Ezekiel 3?
Yeah, I got you right here.
Go ahead, call it out because we're once again we're on our watch, man, and that's our job, man. That's our only purpose on this earth right now is to do this work, man. All right, this is what we've been called to do. All right, this is our only reason to live right now, man. All right, we're not going to truly live until we get the kingdom of heaven, man. All right.
And Con, if I may say, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And why is it going to come as a thief in the night? Okay, because if the Lord told people the time, the day, and the hour, hey, our people will BS all the way up to the last 5 or 10 minutes before the Lord come back and try to repent and get themselves back, get themselves together. All right, and the 2/3 got to be destroyed. So that's another reason it's going to come as a thief of the night. All right.
Yep. Yeah, there ain't gonna be no countdown to the Lord comes, so Jake can wait till the last second. You know, nah.
Yeah.
You have to be built up in the scripture and had been on your watch, so you can watch out for the thief. All right, you're not gonna get easy way. Oh wait, well I was looking at the countdown meter. Looks like I got 5 minutes left to do a little bit more wickedness, and then I'll repent. Nah,
right.
Nope. You already had to been in the zone, man. You know. Go ahead. You run me with that.
Yes.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel." Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right. He said, son of man, I made you a watchman out of the house of Israel, right? It's not of our own doing. And can I get Jeremiah 1:5? It's not of our own doing, man. And he
I got
says
it right here.
his words in our mouth. All right. Once again, don't shoot the messenger. All right. He's giving his words and putting them in our mouth, and we're reciting it out to the public, man. All right. Because not only are we, and let me get Jeremiah 28:8 too. Because not only are we prophesizing to our people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners under the 12 tribes, but to these other nations too, because they have to hear the judgments, all right, that are about to befall, All right, go ahead with that, you Romney.
Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
That's right. See, he before we even thought in our parents' eyes, man, he already had it set up that hey, we're gonna come at that appointed time and to do this work for who? For Yahweh Shemiel Shai. All right, putting his words in our mouth. And notice he said, I ordained thee. All right, we didn't go to no cemetery school. That's what we call it, not no,
Oh yeah, biblical, so-called biblical,
seminary school.
Yeah,
We call it seminary school, right? Or the bug out factories, the colleges. We didn't have to go that and be ordained. The Lord ordained us, man. He set us up and raised us up to do this, man. This work, man. And he made us to what? Follow our apostles and elders. Start with the apostles, elders, great millstone to learn this truth and go out there and preach this, man. All right, because he set up men. He set up men to do his bidding, man. A true king doesn't have to get off his throne. He's got people to do his bidding, and that's what Yahweh Shemiel Shai does, man. All right, he sets the men up. Hey, I need you to do this. I'm gonna put my words in your mouth, and you're gonna go prophesy to these nations, man.
Kind of, and if I may, real quick, to all you ones that went to those schools, and Lord say you, what does it say? You have not chosen me. I have. What is?
That's right. I'm trying to find that real.
I believe that's John the 3rd chapter. I can get that.
John, yeah, get that. No, I'm gonna go ahead and read this Jeremiah 28:8.
Okay.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and pestilence, and that's what we're doing. All right, we're telling you the destruction's coming. All right, we're telling you, hey, be on your watch. Don't get caught out there when the Lord comes back on the thief as a night, man. We should be looking for the thief, right? But hey, we know 2/3 of Israel isn't going to get it, man. They're going to be destroyed on this side. Slacky. Slacky. Whoo. So let me get some water real quick. Slacky. Be right back.
Slacky, that was that what you're quoting is John 15. I got it right here.
Bring it out.
Okay. This is the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not out, Salakia, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.
That's right. Go ahead.
Yeah, see? Yeah, once again, he set us up, he chose us, man. We didn't just wake up and like, hey, let's get together, let's go teach this Bible. Nah. We all had that appointed time that the Lord set up that where he was going to activate us,
Mm-hmm.
whatever we all come from different walks, but there was one moment in our life where we're like, man, this ain't it. We're missing something. And then the Lord activated us, man,
Yeah, kind of. If I can make another point, like a lot of the like these colleges and like these biblical schools, those are considered to be the world. Because they're not, because they don't teach the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. Everybody in the world hates the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. That's why him and his disciples was hated.
What 1 Corinthians 3:19. It reads, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. For it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness." See, the wisdom of this world is foolishness, man. These colleges, the school system that you're brought up in, man. Your old folk tales and all the stuff that you raised up of the world that doesn't have nothing to do with the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shah. It's nothing. It's vain. It doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. All right. So that's why we have to come to these scriptures, man. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. This was important. This was going to sustain us, man. The truth. All right. You can't do nothing against the truth before the truth, man.
One truth.
Kind
I found that scripture.
Go ahead.
This is John 15:16. Ye have not chosen me.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one he read out. That's the one he read.
Okay, so
because he read it all the way through. But yeah, that's it. Yeah,
that's right. You can't go to those schools and say, "Oh well, I got the truth and this the Lord gave me." And no, the Lord got to choose you and open your eyes up to reveal the secrets of these scriptures, man. All right, not no school, man. All right. Yep. What you finna say, you remember?
No, I said that was what I read was John 15 and 19, chapter 15, verse 19.
Oh, you didn't start at 16?
No, not
it's all good. We got the point across. It's all
good.
Yeah,
point went out.
Yeah.
we got the meat off the bone.
Yeah.
Want to jump back to that Ezekiel?
Yeah. Hit that 17 again. Yeah.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me."
That's right. Hey, and notice too, he said, "Out of the house of Israel, you 12 tribes." That's who the ones that's going to be prophesying the downfall of American Babylon the Great. The ones that are going to be trying to usher to fish for the elect. All right, it's going to come from the nation of Israel, not from these other nations. Okay, so that's an important thing right there. All right, and we're giving warning for who? The Lord. Yahweh Shem Shah, man. That's what we're standing here for. All right, that's cool with that. We don't have to keep going on that.
I got one to back them up real quick.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Ezra 15:1. "Behold, speak thou into the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." All right, and that just to back the brother, what he was saying, hey, this is what the Lord has commanded us to do. All right, to go out on the highways and byways, to do these video epistles, to speak the words of prophecy. All right, that He put into our mouths. All right, to let our people know about them going off, the things to come, the judgments, and to let them know these other nations, Esau including the other nations, their judgment was to come upon them as well, man.
That's right. Oh, I got something to back you up. This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. It says, "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem." And we know Jerusalem is a people before it's a place.
That's right.
The children of Israel, right? It said upon the walls. So we're upon our spiritual walls right now watching, whether it's from our computer desk, our cell phone, we're always constantly, watching the news and staying up on stuff, right? It says, "Which shall never hold their peace day nor night." Hey, right now we're in Indianapolis, about to be 1 a.m., in the middle of the night, bringing it out, just not making excuses, hey, brothers is putting videos up on every day, on the hour, by the minute, brothers is not giving no peace, right? Day or night. With these electronic epistles, or whether we're on the highways and hedges, it says, "Ye that make mention of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth." And right, so we're gonna ride till the wheels fall off, man. For Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, Lord willing, he maintains us on that straight gate, man, that straight and narrow, right? And so till he makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth. That means we can't stop pushing this word until Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua comes back, man. All right, till it's time to take the prophet off the streets, man. All right, so we got to do this until the wheels fall off, And then let's see here. I'm gonna go back to the Thessalonians. Unless y'all have something right now.
I got a quick one.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 55 in verse 11, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So ultimately, you know, the Yahweh Shem Shai, he speaks through his prophets, all right. And the main thing that's coming out, all right, through his prophets is what these prophecies, man. All right, and it's not gonna come, all right, the prophecies and in the judgments, all right, that's gonna come down, all right, to the majority of our people that you know that don't want to get right with Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, everything is gonna come to pass. Everything that the prophets are speaking, all right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yashai is gonna come to pass. All right, it's not gonna return unto and void, meaning it's not gonna come back empty. So ultimately, the things that are written in these scriptures are gonna happen whether you like it or not. You know, Romans 3:3. All right, for what if some did not believe? Shall that make the as a matter of fact, bro, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, go ahead and get it, Doc. Yeah, get into it. That's right. Bring it out. You know, that's right, bro.
Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall that make Salaki? I'm gonna read that again. Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai without effect? All right, and the answer to that is no, man. All right, because you know, for the majority, all right, of the 2/3 are the 2/3 are in the bracket of what not believing. All right,
Yep.
But at the end of the day, it's not going to make sense because everything that's written in the scriptures is what faithful and true. So ultimately, it's gonna come to pass whether you like it or not. You know.
Yo, I got something back you right up. You're muted, Kadash, if you were saying something.
I'm sorry. So like I was telling the brother to read 4.
Come on. Verse 4, it says, Yahweh forbid, yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. All right, so you know for the most part, all right, the ones that's coming against the words of Yahweh Bashem Shai, all right, they're gonna be found a liar. All right, because they're not coming out of the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai, all right, which is the spirit of truth.
That's right.
You know,
that's right, bro. I got something back that right up. Back to 2 Ezra 15 and 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, but not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. And that incredulity means what? Unbelief, right? Verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So all right, so that's 2/3. All right, and then we know the other nations, they can't even try to begin to get this. All right, so they're gonna be totally destroyed, you know. So that's why, that's why it's a high time to wake out of sleep, man. Things are moving. But what's 2/3 of Jake gonna do? They're gonna still be asleep, man. You know. All right, I'm if anybody got anything else, I'm gonna go back to Second Thessalonians.
Yeah, I was gonna grab
First Thessalonians.
Yeah,
I was gonna grab this for you because you just quoted it about we just quoted the Romans with the Romans 13 and
13 and 11, I think.
Yeah, 13 and 11, and that knowing the time that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for our salvation is nearer than when we believe.
Right.
Go ahead. Yep. And now is the time, okay? And the Lord is showing His power in the earth, bro, right now. All right, He's putting the hooks in their jaws, which He speaks about in the scripture. That's going on right now. It's manifesting right now, right before our eyes. Okay,
that's right.
So now is the high time to wake up out of sleep, man, and come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father. Mm-hmm. All right, or you're going to be destroyed, or you're going to die. All right, just plain and simple. All right.
That's right. Yeah, and your brother was quoting Ezekiel the 38th chapter, man, about Russia, man, the bear, man, getting them hooks put back in the jaws, man. You see it, man. That's why things are moving the way they're moving, man. All right, this is all prophecy. That's why this is the time to be rejoicing and happy, man, because we're seeing things moving. Yeah, we're not at the very end yet, but man, it's progress. It fires you up, man. It should be firing you up, man, putting you in a hot spirit, man. Push this gospel even more. And then going back to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3, it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." And right, so you got Biden, what they call it, Sleepy Joe. Hey, he's pushing a peace and safety type of agenda, but all hell's about to break loose over here because what? Now you're having gas prices go through the roof, all-time highs. Food. So if gas is going up, what else is about to go up? Food. That's about to go all-time highs. All right. So people are going to be. Hey, that's when that sedition among men is about to start popping off, man. And for the lack of bread, people are going to be robbing. Hey, Jake gonna be. You know how Jake gonna get down. They're gonna be following people home from the grocery store, knocking them over. Hey, straight up. Hey, it's about to get real wicked out here. That's why you got Isaiah 33:6. You have to have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man, to keep you stable in these times about to come, man. A lot of people about to get caught out there, man. They wanted to play around, and we all got them family members and friends from the world, man. You were showing them love by trying to give them the scriptures, and they didn't want to hear it. That's right. Hey, so if they be blind leaders of the blind, they shall both fall in the ditch. Hey, we'll leave them alone. We ain't worried about them, man, because little do they know, man, the men of the Lord are about to be back into that spirit of what? Not wanting to tell anybody, man. When all hell starts breaking loose, man, you'll be lucky to one come across the man of the Lord in that day, and then two, hey, if the man of the Lord's even have that spirit, because it talks about us that our tongues cleaving to the roof of our mouth, and then just being simple with them, like, hey, some death to death, some famine to the famine, that's what Jeremiah the 6th chapter. We're gonna keep them pushing, man, because they had that time, man. They had yet liberty. Was saying 2nd Ezra 9th chapter, man. They despised the word Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Same must know about after death by pain. Paraphrasing.
That's right, bro.
So so real quick, I'm gonna get this. So what? That sudden destruction is gonna hit them because they weren't prepared. They weren't rooted up in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They weren't built on the foundation of the Lord, man. So now they're getting caught up there, and they're gonna be like a woman in travail with the child, man. So when the birth pains is hitting, then they're gonna be hurting and feeling the pains, and what we're gonna do? Oh, you had your liberty, man. The men of the Lord were there telling you, man, showing true love, man, showing you, hey, how to get right, how to be defended in that day, man. But nah, you despise that word, man. So you gotta have to know about death by pain, man. All right.
God, I got something back here. You said how we not gonna be able to give them the word, and they're gonna be looking for the word. All right. This is Amos 8.
There we go.
I'm gonna get straight to the point. This is Amos 8 and 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east shall they run and fold and seek the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and shall not find it.
That's right. So hey, they're gonna be all over looking for the men of the Lord. Well, they ain't gonna find it. All right, it's a famine of the word, man. The Lord's gonna pull back his prophets, man, off the streets. Right. And then when the internet gets shut down, you're not gonna be able to go on YouTube and look at the videos, man. So all you Negroes, Latino, Native Americans want to scroll past the videos and be like, they don't know what they talking about. Hey, you don't miss your chance. The time and chance happen to us all, man. So hey. So now, guess what? You're gonna get caught out there, all right? And we ain't gonna feel bad for you, not a lick. What the scriptures say? They said, "Well, lift not a prayer up for these people, man." We ain't worried about them, man. Hey, we pray for what the brothers and sisters that are in this faith, man.
That's right. That's
what we're worried about. Those are who our brothers and sisters are, man. The ones that are doing this work, man. Not our quote unquote blood family that's in this world, man, not giving a damn. All right, we care about our brothers in this faith, man.
I got a precept for you. I got something to back you up here real quick. This is Sirach 5:7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
That's right. So make no tarrying. What quit BSing around, man. You got the time to get it now. But what 2/3 Jake gonna do? Nah, I'm cool. Hey, I got my nice little car and my little job. I'm cool. I'm working from home now. Shit, I'm straight. I ain't got to worry about gas. Nah, man. It's gonna hit you in your comfort, man. That's when the Lord gonna get you when you think everything's okay. All right.
Yeah. And these people consider themselves to be in a good case, man. Right now. Okay, these people really consider themselves to be in a case, even though, the things are happening all through the earth. People still consider themselves to be into a good case, man.
Yep.
All right, and they're going to be destroyed. All right.
Yep. But
because they didn't try to seek Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Go ahead, bro.
Well, just I lost my kind of train of thought. It's all good. But yeah, great points, man. Straight up, because like I said, Jake about to get caught out there, man. They didn't want it here, Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The Lord has them blinded ultimately, ears that shouldn't hear and the eyes that can't see. Lord is ultimately blinded, man. That's a scary thing, man. But the Lord, he's like, you know what? I'm setting you up just to be destroyed on this side, as an example. Hey, Thawadi Habba Shemel Shah, man, he's allowed us to come into the faith, man. Hey,
that's right.
Hey, and Lord willing, man, we endure to the very end, man. That's what it's about, man. Endure to the end, man. All right. Go ahead. You run me. You had something?
Yeah, I got a quick one. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 11. It says, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Yep.
Yeah. So ultimately, the majority of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right, who are the biblical Israelites, you pretty much found the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai, all right. You found the righteous ways of Yahweh Shem Shai disgusting, man. All right. But when you look up that word loathe, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, come
on. The definition of loathe, it says feel intense dislike or disgust for. All right, and that's the attitude that the 2/3 have. All right. When it comes to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. All right, like you see, Jake, they don't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Jake doesn't want to put off the old man. All right, they're pretty much comfortable in this. All right, in just doing the lust of the flesh. All right, if you don't have the truth, all right, you're pretty much gonna be just full-fledged committing the lust of the flesh, man. All right. It says, while they had yet liberty, all right, and Jake has liberty because Yahweh Shem Shai, he has the prophets, all right, week in and week out, all right, prophesying, teaching, all right. But what does Jake do? All right, Jake, they just walk past the camp, all right. They don't take the men of the Lord serious. They laugh, they brush it off.
Yep.
It says, and oh, was you gonna say something?
No, I'm saying that what they're not even realizing is that they're being marked, man, for death. If they don't repent, and be converted back. But they don't realize, man, just you walking past or scoffing and laughing, hey, you done marked yourself, man. Hey, we did our job. We got the blood off our hands. See, that's what they don't realize. We did our job at the end of the day,
It says, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. So they despised the opportunity for them for getting themselves right. All right. Because for first and foremost, if Jake doesn't inquire, for the men of the Lord, how are they gonna know what right and wrong is? How are they gonna be able to discern wickedness and righteousness? You have to go to the men of Yahweh Bashim Yashai. All right, but ultimately, Jake doesn't care about that. Jake is comfortable, in their wickedness.
That's right, bro. That's right. I'll jump back to this First Thessalonians. Listen, did you have some Kadash or you?
Go ahead.
Okay, kind. This is First Thessalonians 5:4. It says, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief. That because once again, hey, we've been on our watch. All right, we're continuing in the faith. We're staying built up in these scriptures. Staying rooted down in Yahweh Shemel Shai. Keeping the spirit hot and alive. Verse 5. It says, ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Right. Because we're walking in the light of what? This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So we're seeing the things that are going. Matter of fact, let me get this preset. Hold on. Oops. This is Psalms 119, 105. It says, thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. That's right. Because when we stay built up in these scriptures, man, we're going to have that guidance, man. The Lord is going to lead us, man, to the path that we need to be, is on the straight and narrow, man. All right. We're not in darkness. We're not in and what to be in darkness is what? Not having this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. All right. That's why we're the children of the light, man. That's why it says, what? Let your light shine amongst men, right? What? We're going to be shown, we're going to be moving different, man, from the rest of this world, man. We're not of this world, right? Verse 6, it says, therefore, let us not sleep as do others, right? Because, right, when you're in that sleep, dead, dark state, you don't have no knowledge, man. That's why what Hosea 4:6 says, what? My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. All right, so our people are destroyed because they don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. So they're in that sleep, dead state, right? The darkness, right? It says, but let us watch and be sober, right? So yeah, so we're being what? We're on our watch, and we're being sober by what? Not being all in the wine, in the doctrines of these other things and the other philosophies, man. We're keeping on the straight and narrow, man. All right, we're not being drunk with the wine of these other philosophies all over. Well, that's Satan right there. Necklace fell apart right here, boy. Spirit getting hot. So. Hey, we ain't worried about it, Verse let's see here. Verse 7. It says, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. Right, because these people are drunk off these other philosophies, man. Verse 8. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation. Right. So that's at the end of the day, that's what we're fighting for, man. The salvation, man. That's why, we put off the ways of this world so that we could get that crown, man. All right. Lord willing, we endure to the very end, man. And hey, brothers, if y'all don't have nothing, we can close out here if y'all good.
I got something.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is it's 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right. So ultimately, when you live in this world, all right, first of all, this world is full of darkness. All right, because everything that's in this world goes contrary to the ways of these scriptures, all right, into the all right, this world promotes wickedness, all right, and if you're caught up in this world, you're pretty much caught up in darkness, and the love of the Father is not going to be in you, all right. The love of the Yahweh Bashim Shai is not going to be in you, All right, which is why, you know, just touching on a key word that you made when you're in that Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, you know.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Okay.
All right. All right.
I got one more real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Psalms 37 and 39. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord Yahweh Shai. He is their strength in the time of trouble. That's right. So, hey, the Lord is going to be our strength in these times to come. All right. Hey, the wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures is going to be our strength in the time to come. All right. So we not fearing what's coming down the pipeline. All right, because hey, we read it through the scriptures, so we know what's coming, man.
That's right.
All right, and we stand prayed up, and Lord willing, and we be those men that make it in the end, man.
That's right. That's right, bro. That's right. All right. Hey, with that, we pray that was edifying to the body. I'd like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to you, sincere Akim and Akwathium, listen and learning, and to you brothers that are preaching and teaching this truth to the four corners of the earth. With that, Abba Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom.